Motherwell blasted back into the top 6 last Sunday with a big win in Inverness. This weekend they were at home to Hearts. The best of the action with Al Lamont.
Well, Motherwell can go as high as third with a victory at Fir Park after a convincing win up in Inverness. But it's Hearts on the attack through Jamie Walker, through a trio of Motherwell players, and then brought crashing to the ground. Sean Hutchinson among the guilty parties there, and a real chance for Hearts from the free kick. Granger and Stevenson over it. It's Stevenson who goes for goal. Good save, Darren Randolph. Well struck by Stevenson. I think that was going to find the inside of the post. Taken down by Jason Holt for Jamie Walker. Trying to take on Hutchinson. Hutchinson sticks to his task, breaks for Darren Barr. Big deflection there, and Randolph collects but catches Callum Patterson in the process. It looked a nasty one. And Randolph does seem to flick out the leg and the follow through. It looks a sole one for Callum Patterson, not really seen by the referee, it appears. Humphrey gets it back to Haitley. Oyama up against Zaliukas. Trying to find Haitley once more. Breaks back for Humphrey. That's a good looking ball. Higdon rises. McDonald taking no chances, pushing it behind for the corner. Again, Higdon getting the better of the Hearts defenders in the air. But Jamie McDonald saw it all the way. Walker, he's seen plenty of the ball. That's a lovely shuffle of the feet and a decent enough try, but Darren Randolph got everything behind it. As Motherwell try to mount a quick counter-attack, it's Jamie Murphy moving at pace. Tries to pick out Higdon, maybe just a touch heavy with the pass. Higdon back for Murphy once more, and deflected wide. Well, chances at both ends. Murphy leading the charge, and Higdon almost managing to get round the keeper. Jamie McDonald doing well there. Still we await the opening goal as Chris Humphrey tries to do something about that. Again given the chance to run at McGowan. Good try from Humphrey. Again McDonald equal to it. Oyama running away from Darren Barr, and Higdon was there at the near post, and he couldn't fashion a shot that was going to trouble Jamie McDonald. That's McGowan rising. Well, he might feel he should have hit the target there. That was a really good opportunity.
I thought your old team would have been a stick-on to have won that one, Stephen, off the back of 5-1 in Inverness last weekend. Yeah, I think it's been a frustrating time for them at home. You know, just taking yesterday's game on its own, without, you know, talking about the previous 6 or 7 games they haven't won at home. And, you know, I just think all that was good last week, you know, their front 4 and 5, you know, Chris Humphrey and Nicky Law and Michael Higdon, Jamie Murphy and Oyama, they were the catalyst last week for Motherwell to get a good result and a good performance and a good win. I just felt yesterday they were a little bit flat for some reason. You know, they didn't, you know, breach the Hearts defence often enough. They didn't get on the ball often enough. They didn't carry, you know, enough of a threat. And ultimately, then they ended up just with a point. This is your first appearance on trial by Sportscene. Your latest case to consider, Stephen, is the one against Darren Randolph, who didn't get any sort of card for this. I know a lot of Hearts fans are raging about this one.
I just think when I see it, I think he can go by the player without touching him. Stephen will probably disagree with me, but I just think it does kick out a bit, and I don't like to say that players have went to deliberately hurt him, and I don't think he really does hurt him badly, but I just think he could go by him without actually kicking out.
I just think Darren was expecting...
You're just going to stick up for your pal.
No, I just think he was expecting, you know, young Patterson to come in and catch him, because I think, you know, the pace he runs in with, I think Darren's expecting maybe to jump into him. I think he put his leg out for protection.
Aye.
You know, the pictures don't look great. Let's be honest, they don't look great, but I don't think there's any really intent to go and hurt him or kick him in the face. I think he's put his foot up for protection. When he realises he's making contact, he pulls his leg in. Fortunately, Callum Patterson didn't get hurt, but it's definitely not in Dan's makeup to go in and do that. I think if he had kicked him, Rob, he'd kicked his head off. But he didn't do it.
I was going to say to you that you don't know what to expect when you play Hearts because they're a bit inconsistent, but then you do know because Dundee usually beat Hearts.
I know, we've had success against them. I think the surprising thing with Hearts, I think they've got probably one of the best defensive records in the league, and a back four that's very experienced, very physical and hard to break down. So they're kind of at the bottom end of the table, and I think it's not through their defensive deficiencies and maybe the fact that they're not scoring enough goals.
Let's have a look at the Clydesdale Bank Premier League, and it could not be tighter at the top. 5 points between the top 7. Celtic one ahead of Aberdeen, and Hibs then come St Johnstone, Inverness, Motherwell, Dundee United, Kilmarnock, Hearts, Ross County, St Mirren. 4 points again in it at the bottom.